Welcome back to another episode of Security Skates. This is your host Paul, and on this episode you will be attending the Trinity Skate Park Cleanup, which happened on Saturday, April 12th and started at 2 p.m. This was our second cleanup at Trinity Skate Park, but the first cleanup raffling off some prizes to all volunteers, so I was happy to get back here and do some work. We are going to jump right into it and get started. This is how I had my setup at this Trinity Skate Park Cleanup. You can see I had all the buckets out here, had my table out with the refreshments, some snacks, some ice cold drinks, had my flag out, had some information, all the prizes. On this one, I gotta say we had some pretty cool prizes out. We had our raffle tickets ready for any volunteers that might have hopped in, had our signage, had our megaphone, our donation jar, our speaker with the flag on it, of course. Here's our ice cold drinks. We're going to get over to our main trash can with the main sign and the tools hanging out all there. Speaking of hanging out, we had the big homie Anthony from the Trinity Recreation Center set up his table as well. You can see that a charger, a couple of skateboards, some stickers and hats to give out. Big shout out to Anthony. Pleasure to have him out there with us on this cleanup day. It was a pretty chill vibe once we got set up, so I just let the volunteers come up and ask questions and get involved as they wanted to. Had some music going, had some stuff out like that. You can see that there. I was able to get a roll around in so that you guys could get an idea of what the park looked like before we got our cleanup started. I gotta say, shout out to all the volunteers that pitched in. We really got a lot of trash picked up out here this day. You can see some of this stuff over here behind the quarter pipe. There was nothing too crazy out at this cleanup. I think the biggest thing I found was like a left behind blanket that was kind of like dirty and dusty, so I made sure that got into a trash can. You'll see a little bit of that later on, but you can see here we had some plastic, some little trash bags, bottle caps, stuff like that. The usual suspects over here when we get our cleanups going. If you are not familiar with Trinity Skate Park, I'll say it is somewhat of a small park, but it is perfect to warm up at if you're having a sesh out in the streets, or it's a good place to meet up before you want to go and hit some other parks. It's a nice little park to skate and stretch your legs and get warmed up on, but also if you wanted to, you could push it and get some other stuff going on there. There's an A-frame, there's 2 quarter pipes on each end, there's kind of a box deal with some down rails. It's a pretty sick park, but it is just a little bit smaller than most of the skate parks that are in LA. But nonetheless, still pretty sick. There's a pretty good view of it there. It's got the little box over there, but here's some more of the trash I was talking about. So again, nothing too crazy, but definitely some work that could be put in and some trash that could be picked up. You saw some more of it there. I was honestly expecting it to be a little bit worse because Trinity Park Recreation Center had just had an extravaganza egg hunt and celebration, so there was all kinds of stuff that was given out and stuff like that. But you can see this cupcake looks so good, yo. I almost took a bite, but yeah, that kind of crumbled when I was picking it up, but I'm pretty sure that was left behind by like the egg hunt and stuff, so no big deal. Made sure we got that scooped up. Wanted to get some more of this stuff over here that was flown into the bushes, that was tucked away. I was on a roll, and it was cool to see that the volunteers were out there picking up stuff too, so we were all just pretty much sharing the load, sharing the work. I was able to get back to the table and put my first finds into the main trash can. Pretty cool stuff. You can see by the next time that we come back, this trash can will be a lot more full. Again, shout out to all the volunteers that got out here and put in some work. Started using the brooms, getting some little dust piles going. You're going to see one of them here. Some stuff like that. You're going to see that blanket that I had mentioned earlier that was dusty and grassy, just left behind. Made sure I got that to the main trash can as well. You can see the trash can had more of it here from the volunteers that have been putting in work. I can't stress it enough. These guys got out and just wanted to clean up the skate park and get involved, get some drinks, get some snacks going. And that's what it is about, just getting to the park and doing some good, getting it cleaned up, having some fun. You're going to see some more people pitching in here. That's Anthony right there with his Trinity Recreation Center dustpan. I really do need to get a heavy duty one like that. You can see one of my dustpans here. Great footage of some people cleaning up there. You can see that stuff. Had to bust out the leaf blower, get some of this dust up from behind the quarter pipe over here on this end. Trinity Skate Park was looking a lot better than when we first showed up, and it is because of all the work that everybody was putting in, all the trash that was getting picked up. Shout out to everybody that was doing that. I'm going to give you guys a quick roll around of the after work so that you can see. Looks a lot better. If you noticed any of the trash before, you can see it's gone now. I'm going to show you guys over here behind this quarter pipe. There was quite a bit of like orange peels and like lighters and stuff over here in this corner. This is where the blanket came from as well. It was looking a lot better, and I want to take this portion of the video to give a shout out to the homie Anthony over there at Trinity Rec Center. He brought out this sick Play LA tent for us to keep cool and shaded underneath while we had our tables set up. He hopped in on the cleanup and picked up a broom and dustpan, started getting to work with the rest of us. Anthony says they're going to be starting a skateboarding program there soon, so if you're over there at Trinity Rec Center and see him out there having fun, be sure to link up with him. He also has his own brand called Spinnas. Here's his pro model there. Spinnas Chroma Pro model, pretty sick. I believe one of the volunteers took one of those home. So shout out to everybody who took something home that day. But yeah, big shout out to Anthony over there at Trinity Skate Park. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all you're doing there. Keep it going. Here is a glimpse of the trash that we collected. I noticed that some of the volunteers were dumping their buckets into the trash cans that were there at the park, so this wasn't all that was picked up, just what was in my main trash can. We had cleaned up and it was time for this raffle though. I'm going to show you guys some of these prizes real quick. We had the Vans family pack, which had a Vans dog collar, license plate bracket, alarm clock, and wooden plaque. We have the Skull Candy earbuds. Those are pretty sick. Those were the first prize to go. And then we have the Security Skates prize pack with the t-shirt, stickers, complete skateboard, and T-tool. And these were the 3 prizes that were offered for the volunteers. So it was time to pick some winners. We had our tickets in the jar and it was ready to draw them out and have them come up and pick their prizes. Check this out, y'all. All right, a big shout out to all volunteers that got in on this skate park cleanup. We are going to start this raffle after this next song. We only had 4 volunteers that helped out, so looks like 3 of 4 are going to be taking something home. Shout out to everybody who pitched in, picked up some trash. Appreciate y'all. Much love, much respect. We're going to do this raffle after this next song. So get your tickets out. We're going to do this raffle after this next song. 757-472. Looks like we got a winner. Come and pick a prize, bro. I appreciate your help, man. You got your choice of a new skateboard, new shirt, new tool, just the headphones. Got a car pack right there. Yes, sir. There it is. Appreciate your help, man. Thanks for cleaning up.
Yeah, have a good one.
You got 757-470. Here it comes. All right, bro. Appreciate your help. Yep. Got your choice of there's a Vans alarm clock, a dog leash, license plate bracket, there's a new skateboard, shirt, tool.
What size is this bag?
8. That's a large. I could give you a medium, XL.
I think I'll take the shirt.
Oh, that's all you. That whole pack right there.
Like with the stickers?
Yeah, everything there. And the board.
Let's go.
Yeah. Got a spare one now. Shoot it out. Yes, sir.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate your help, man. All right, y'all. We're going to get started. We got one more ticket to pull.
Somebody.
Oh, he's going to pass the prize along.
Yep.
The last person that volunteered, we had one more volunteer. If you want to come up and pick up your prize, man, it's getting passed along to you. Big shout out to the homie Anthony.
Yep.
Works here, knows this spot. So he's passing his prize along. There you go, bro. Appreciate your help. That's all you. So it's an alarm clock, a dog leash, license plate bracket, and a wooden Vans pack right there. That's all you, man.
I'll take this.
Oh, that's all you? Everything right there. That's all you?
Everything?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate your help.
You wear hats? Sometimes, yeah.
All right, y'all. It looks like all the volunteers got to take something home or pass their prize along. Big shout out. Much love to the skate culture. We're going to be wrapping it up here soon. We still got some drinks and snacks to go around. It's going to be last call and all that. If you guys want to come and grab some before we wrap it up. This has been Security Skates, Trinity Skate Park Cleanup. Let's go. These skate park cleanups are done in partnership with the City of Los Angeles Board of Public Works Office of Community Beautification. Security Skates Productions is a skate park respect ambassador. You can log on to skateparkrespect.org to find out how you can become an ambassador too. If you thought this video was cool, you can give us a follow on Instagram at security_skates to keep up with the next skate park cleanups and security skates happenings. Security Skates Productions is a skater-owned independent enterprise and skate parks advocate. You can find out more by logging on to securityskates.com. This has been your host, Paul, signing off. Now put down your phone and go skate, y'all. Happy skateboarding.